Hey guys, or 1 through 4 here. Sorry for taking so long to post a video. I do actually have another deck profile from last week, but I've honestly been way too lazy to post it. It'll come up tonight with this video. This is actually a regional update video, as it should say in the description, or the title, or one of the two. I just got back from regional in Rockville, Maryland, and came in 13th out of almost 200, so I got my invite to Nationals, which I'm really stoked about considering it's in Pennsylvania this year and I'll actually be able to go. I actually almost got into top 8. Final match was against Debris Plants, and this guy swung for me for 24 for my last 24 with his Black Rose Dragon, and I mirror forced him, and he dropped my body as a shield, which I lost that game, but if he hadn't had that my body, I would have gamed him because I had Sirocco, double Bora, and a Kalut in my hand, and I would have just pushed for game because he had no back row. But, you know, shit happens. The only other match I lost that day was to one of the guys that goes to my locals, and he was running Formula Monarchs, and that was a close game, went to game 3, and he top-decked Caius. But, you know, things like that happen, and it was a great match, but whatever. Going X-2 at a relatively high-level regional like that makes me confident that I can at least do decently at Nationals. The deck I ran was Blackwings. Me and one of my other teammates ran Blackwings. He didn't do as well, but whatever. And then my other teammate, Drew, he was running Plant Synchro, and he had the shittiest luck all day. I kept on coming over to watch his match, and like at any point where like he would seem to sort of push and almost have game, and then he'd just be like, I need to draw one card, and as long as it isn't something stupid, I can come out ahead. And every single time when he seemed to have needed like any card, he drew Titanial. So it sucks for him. And then he got screwed over in the very beginning when there was an argument about the targets of Icarus Attack, and he didn't want to get a judge involved, so he just let the guy take it because he thought he had game, and ended up losing his first match, and things just went downhill from there. He dropped after he got X3. So anyways, here's the deck. I know I said I wasn't going to run Blackwings for a while, but I figured this was the most consistent deck to take to a regional to try to get my invite. It's a little bit different than the last Blackwing deck I ran, but I changed it for regionals, obviously. One Dad. He's sort of my saving grace a lot. Then you got yourself triple Sirocco. I wish these were super, but I'm not paying $50 for them. Of course, you got yourself your triple Shuras to help you fill up your field. Triple Bora for the piercing. Gale to have and generally be a jerk. Triple Kalut. Duh. And then this time around, I ran Triple Blizzard. The Triple Blizzard really saved me, because there was a lot of times where I'd be like, crap, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd top deck the Blizzard, and I'd be like, okay, now I know exactly what I'm going to do. Plot Blizzard out, sink for S6, and end up causing massive damage. And then, of course, 2 Vayus. That was my monster setup. For Magics, Reborn, staple. Dark Hole, staple. 1 giant Trunade to help either set something up or push for game. Double MST to help clear out those back row, because I hate back row. Double Book of Moon, pretty much staple now. 1 Whirlwind. double Duality. This card gave me so much advantage. They don't need Duality, but the advantage it gives you from running Duality, you can't deny it. 1 cards for Black Feathers. It's additional draw power. I did end up siding this out a lot for the game too, because I felt the extra draw power gave me an advantage game 1, but game 2 and 3, I needed the counter sides more than I needed the additional draw power, which is why I also ended up siding out my Allure of Darkness sometimes. But because to me, counter siding is what saved me a lot. Traps, double Bottomless Trap Hole, Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, triple Icarus Attack to clear those fields, and then my tech, 1 Royal Oppression. This card saved my ass so much. In round 7, I was facing Gravekeepers, and I was pulling ahead because I had knocked his spies out of play, and he decided to try to really screw me over, and he special summoned Sin Stardust, and I'm like, Oppression, and then somebody earlier on was running a weird quick draw variant that ran Ancient Gears, and I just oppressed the crap out of his Gear Town, and like, I don't care if I can't special, I don't need to special, and if it's Vayu, you can oppress it or warning it all you want to. I'm still getting my Vayu's effect. Then we'll go into my Synchros. 1 Ally of Justice, Catastor. Sorta wish we had Vortex the Hurricane, which is the Storm of Ragnarok sneak peek card, but Catastor really helped me out. Brionac, duh. Goyo Guardian. Then I ran triple Blackwing Armed Wing, because like he's the 6 that I went for a lot, plus with triple double Vayu. Black Rose Dragon, duh. Double Armor Master. Hope this video doesn't die. Fortress Dragon. 1 Silverwind. 1 Infernity Death Dragon. There were a lot of times I could have used him with his effect, but it was more beneficial to keep monsters on my field. Scrap Dragon. Double Stardust. I'm sorry if I'm breezing through this, but my camera's about to die, and I would prefer not to retake this video, or make a second one. Side deck. Double Cyber Dragon, duh. Double Ryo, also sort of duh. Great against the Gravekeepers. 1 Veiler, personal tech choice of mine. Saved my ass all day. Crow, screws up plant synchro like a motherfucker. Plus, it takes out those Avarices. Personal check choice, double Snowman Eater. Great for the mirror match. This thing is so hard to get over. And when it flips face up and your opponent's like, oh, I'm going to just smack you with Sirocco, you're like, Book of Moon. Boink. There goes your Sirocco. Loved the double Snowman Eater counter set. I would recommend it to anybody running Blackwings. Double Knock. Double Chivalry. A Delta Crow for against people who set like a Fiend. Road for the mirror match and against Lightsworns. And 7 Tools of the Bandit for the mirror match and for pretty much against GKs. Sorry if it was fast at the end, but I'm trying to not have my camera die on me. If you have any advice for the deck, rate, comment, review, subscribe, the usual crap. And if you have a suggestion for what I should run at Nationals in July, send me a PM or put it on this video. Either way, I'll see it. I may take your choice, I may not. Totally up in the air right now. This will be up in probably an hour or so. Aura 1 through 4, signing out.